Hey, I'm Kim.
What's up? I'm Ariel, and this is
To Whom This May Concern, the podcast. This is a weekly podcast from the Lush Consulting Firm and On the Damn Couch Media.
Are you ready to eavesdrop on some good homegirl conversation? Let's start the show.
What's up? Welcome to Whom This May Concern, the podcast. I am Ariel.
And I am your girl, Kim K, and we would like to welcome you to tonight's show.
Welcome to the show, okay? It has been a very, very wild, I don't know, maybe it's the full moon that's coming, Kim, because it's been
It could be.
Day.
It could be.
I
think that's what it is.
Baby, it is something in these stars that's just not doing a thing. And
they twinkling. They twinkling, but they doing something else.
They doing something else. All right. So this week's subject is balance. Mm-hmm. Okay, because Kim, you got like 50 businesses. All right. Like you got hella things to do. Mm-hmm. And I think any woman on this planet that's, breathing can attest to, we be having a lot of shit to do, but we don't always. One of the biggest questions I get every single time I end up in an interview of some sort, it's always, well, how do you find balance? So the first question I want to ask is, Kim, when did you realize you needed to find some balance?
I realized I needed to find balance when, I was running out of time to do certain things. And it got to a point where I had to prioritize what's most important. Line it up like that. And what don't get finished in that day, fuck it. It goes on the next day. So that's my balance. And then I have a checkout time. Yeah. Like as far as with business goes, it's 8 to 5. After 5, do not contact me about business. And if you do, it will not get read or attended to until the next business day. That's just me. You email, if you call, inbox anything me after 5 o'clock on a Friday, you will not get a business response until Monday after 9. I'm not even gonna say 8.
As it should be. What? Honestly, I realize I think there have been phases in my life where I realized I need balance because, of course, like when my son was first born, that balance looks different from when he was born to now him being 7 and me having a lot of different responsibilities. So for each level, my realization of balance looked different. And I remember because this ended up in our group message like a couple of weeks ago when I realized everything was out of balance. And I was like, okay, I need to organize and figure this shit out.
Oh, yeah. You have to organize. You have to write shit down, And even as he get older, you're going to have to recalibrate and rebalance shit because that's just like with Treasure. 4 years old, she was a cheerleader for a part.
Yeah.
Then she started dance. So I'm a company dance mom. So now she's in high school. Now she's getting ready.
Girl, not a dance mom.
Yeah. So it's like, so it just take balance. You just have to figure it out. But to me, writing it down helps a lot.
And see, I don't know if writing it down helps for me yet. No, it kind of does. Because like I said, in these last couple of weeks here, realizing that I got a whole lot of shit without any place to put it at, kind of seeing my task list lets me know like, okay, this is what needs to get done. But I don't think I'm still working on prioritizing stuff because I am such a everything needs to be done right now person.
And you will run your damn self crazy. And that's where balance come in.
So here's the beautiful part though. Cause like today, as I said, when the show started, today has been a shit show, but it's funny how much I got done today. Because one, not only did I work ahead because I knew all the tasks that needed to be done, but two, I was still able to kind of like fit stuff and plug stuff in here and there because I knew what time or what needed to be done and what needed to be prioritized. So maybe I should give myself a little more grace and say, I got
not maybe you should give yourself a little more grace. See, that's where we don't give ourselves enough pats on the back for shit that we do.
Yeah.
We literally wear capes. You can't see them shits, but we wear them.
And so, while we're sitting here talking about balance, my computer is dying and now I got to go get the cord for it.
Well, hey, do what you need to do.
Hold that thought.
Sure. Until she returns, guys, you have me. But no, she's coming right. See,
I am so glad I put on pants for this because I almost did not put on pants for this.
I'm glad you did too, or we would have saw ass.
I have showed enough ass tonight. I went to pole class right before this because I wanted to pole before this happened. And, you know, again, just doing a bunch of shit today, trying to fit everything in.
You wanted to decompress before the show?
I did. I needed to because again, like I said, today has been a shit show. I don't know if let's hope like I don't unplug the mic and the camera. Let's see. Nope, just the lamp back there. Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, in real time.
Behind the scenes, baby.
Okay.
This is as real as it gets.
We're not gonna edit nothing out.
Right. Not scripted. Okay. This is as live as it gets.
And somehow I managed to, oh God.
Yeah. You and your pole bruises, honey.
We call them pole kisses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a fancier way of saying you have a really big bruise and nobody thinks like you got beat up in the street or something.
Right. That's right. Make it sound good. Make it sound good. We know ain't nobody beating you though. They ain't beating you up the streets. We already know that, so we ain't worried about that.
Listen, I done already told y'all I am in the gym lifting weights because at some point I'm gonna have to drag a body. I don't know why. I don't know.
Listen, I didn't hear that. I cannot be put on the stand for conspiracy. I don't know what you're talking about.
I told you I will not be involved in how the body got to be a corpse, but I will be dragging it.
Right. But she been working that, so she building the muscles for some. I just pray it's not for a body. I don't want.
That's my motivation right now.
Okay.
Everybody has their reasons why they do stuff, and this one is mine.
Well, okay. That's I'm gonna let you stay motivated with that, but I know nothing. Okay. Nothing.
So what is the motivation behind? Because there are some days, like I saw this quote one day that talked about there are some days when you just don't want to, where you don't have the motivation to get anything done.
The motivation shit. It's a lot of things. Like I want to stay. I want to keep my house running properly. I want to continue to be able to take care of my kid. I want to continue to buy myself nice shit. I want to continue to travel. I want to like, that's where it comes from. Now you have those moments where you be like, man, I ain't doing shit.
So when you have those moments where you like, I ain't finna do shit, do you like just go ahead and lean into the I ain't doing shit moment?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do that a lot. I do that shit tomorrow. I think we deserve that. That's where that balance come in at. We deserve that. We deserve to say, fuck it, I ain't doing this shit today.
And it's something that you kind of learn. And I don't, because there are some days where I can just like 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. And then there are some days where I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have a meltdown. I have to get it all done.
Right. I didn't used to be that way. I used to have to get every single thing done, everything. But that will drive you up a wall. Yeah. So I got to the point to where I do what I can.
Yeah.
And what I can't, I will roll it over to the next day.
Yeah.
That works for me. I mean, I'm only one person. I'm a mother. I'm a friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sister. I'm a boo.
She out here in these streets a whole lover.
But you know what I'm saying? So it is, you know.
Yeah, you know what was funny? Like most of the time I don't realize like I'm going warp speed until I'm called out on it. And like 3 years ago, I had gone to this conference and I was talking to another person who kind of does a job similar to mine. And I was talking about like all the tasks that I do and how I get everything done. And she was like, just out of curiosity, what hours do you work? And I was like, normally I normally come in about 8 something and I kind of log, kind of do stuff here and there and log off around 9, 10 o'clock at night. And she just looked at me and she was like, so where's your child during all of this? And I was like, oh, I'm like taking a break here and there, attending to him. And she's like, yeah, how much time are you tending to him if you working 13, 14 hours a day? She's like, I just want you to be realistic about what we do, because if your entire life is on the clock,
right?
Do you even have a personality outside of work, or is work your personality? And I was like,
There it is. Work is your personality. She nailed it.
She nailed it. Because for a long time, work was my personality. And you know what? Even knowing better now, there are still some times where I revert back to work being my personality. And I have to catch myself, because I remember when I did get laid off and I was in between jobs, I didn't even know who the hell I was or whether I was coming or going, because my whole personality, my whole identity was work.
Yep.
Remember, I told y'all that night, the night that I had to stand up in front of people and give a poem, I'm like, I don't know what it's like to be the guest because I'm always the host.
Right. That was now that I didn't even think about that till you just said it. You're always hosting.
Because I'm always hosting.
That's true. That's a fact.
So I don't even know who to be right now while I'm standing in front of you, because
I'm generally working. But
my personality is the host.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta learn how to separate it at some point. And I think you've learned, but sometimes you do it without knowing. Yeah,
because like I said, it's a habit.
Right. It is.
So you just kind of easily fall back into those things. And when you see it, it's those are the moments where you give yourself the most grace and you don't do that shit.
Right. That's right. For real. But we're gonna fix all of that. Yeah. And I'm just gonna announce that I have a new book that's coming out to help some of you ladies with that. Diary of a Gold Digger. No, Gold Digger. No, not a gold digger. Diary of a Goal Getter.
Goal Getter.
Planner. So it's a planner. So it helps you plan out setting your goals, manifesting things you want, talking to yourself, checking in with yourself daily, monthly. So it's one of those things. But yeah. So that will be dropping any day now.
Oh, and you know what? First of all, I've gotten a sneak peek of it. The aesthetics of it is cute.
Thank you. And we'll also have mugs to match it. So
I'm so excited. Now see, that's where I come in at, because I love a good coffee. I have 14 coffee mugs and only one mouth to drink them out of.
That's okay. You can add another one to the collection. You can sip your tea, you can sip your coffee, you can sip your wine, whatever you want to sip out of it. But it's really cute.
You know what? That is a good idea. Putting wine in a coffee mug. Yeah. Things that I will be doing in 45 minutes.
Make it discreet. What are you drinking, girl? Tea.
But okay, so Kim, do you have like a routine that you kind of stick to help you continue with balance? Is there a routine for you?
I think my life has become a big routine, because everything is basically done. The same things are done every week, unless it's a new client or something like that, or it's a new task that I have to do for, a new client. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same. So I just stay on that schedule.
Yeah.
For
a long time. And I think this started like in 2020 because of, everything shut down, and I got out of having a routine, and I just recently got back into one. Like first of all, my routine looks completely different than it did before a pandemic. It's completely new, but it's like, I realize now I have more needs or more desires than I did before. So like waking up in the morning and making my bed is an actual desire for me. So I do that, and then I feel better throughout the rest of the day. Opening up my blinds and getting some sun and like natural light into my room first thing in the morning is a priority. So I make sure like that is one of the things that's a part of my morning routine. So I already know if I want to make sure I get all of these things done before I drop my kid off at school, there's a certain time in the morning I need to go and roll out of bed and stop playing.
I mean, and I'm gonna go ahead and add something into that. I do not step foot out of my bed until I listen to my morning affirmations.
Oh,
I do not. Like, I lay there. For one, I listen to ocean sounds all night to sleep. So when I wake up, that is so like the beach. Then
that's my favorite place.
Once I'm up, I click that 3-minute affirmation audio. It's only 3 minutes.
Is it a specific one like you just have saved, or it's like an app?
It's actually an app. It's Lundell's app. Okay. And he have the different He have the different meditations you can do. He has the nighttime affirmations. He has the morning affirmations. He has the morning journaling. So I listen to the same morning affirmation every morning from that particular app, and I basically know it by heart now.
I forgot all about, you know what? I had that app for a long time, and I know it's like back because iPhone, if you don't use the app for a while, you know, it just kind of like backloads it or something. I forgot all about that. And I had done Tony Jones.
Here it is.
Is that her name?
I listened. So this is it. So this is the meditation. No, that's essential wisdom. Hold on a second. So this is the meditation exercises. So there's one. This is sunrise journaling, but this is sunrise affirmations. I listen to this every morning. And then if I have trouble going to sleep, I listen to the bedtime affirmations. Like, it literally put me straight to sleep. I don't even last the whole, I think it's like 15 minutes. I don't last the whole time. So,
and this is what happens when you have a good homegirl circle. Okay.
Right. That's right. That's right. So, and then the Tony Jones, I love Tony Jones.
Yeah.
That's my shower affirmations. When I'm in the shower, that's what I listen to.
You got shower. Okay. My now my morning routine is starting to look just slightly different. I didn't even think about, because normally like I play music in the shower. And right now I've been very heavy on Lucky Daye's brand new album, Candy Drip.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
First of all, I love him. Let me just I love him. He's my type. Like when I think of a man that I want to marry.
I can see that. I can really see that. Like, for real. I can't.
But no, the album is amazing. And I always, like, I even now have created a playlist with like specific songs that make you feel a certain type of way. Usher My Way is on that playlist because I just like, and I know what it's about. I know the subject matter, but it's the idea of what does he say? He's running back to see me do it my way. When I say go, I'm in control.
Right. When I say go, then I'm in control.
Hey, tell me that shit. First of all, don't make you want to dance. Second of all, I get that it's about infidelity, but at the same time, when I say go, I'm in control. Like, and also John Legend, Green Light. I get it. I know that is about trying to, you know, have sex with somebody, but I'm saying,
but it's just the words. It's the words.
It is. You know, it's the words. It's the feel.
Yeah, the feel and the words that you can use for whatever it is. You can take that part out of that song and use it for what you need to use it
Melanie
for.
Fiona, Watch Me Work. Like these are the songs that I built on this playlist because I'm like, you know, first of all, you got to hype yourself up because I'll be about to go to the gym. And I don't know anybody who's like, first of all, I do be wanting to go to the gym, but at the same time, I also know it's going to hurt when I get there. So I have to get my hypeness.
I suppose I went this week and signed up. I have not.
Kimberly.
I supposed to start Monday.
Kimberly.
I think I'm just going to call him and say, hey, here's the credit card. Just go ahead and do it that way, because if I got to be waited for it to come there, it's not going to happen. So in order to start Monday, it's gonna have to be.
You know what's good? First of all, our mutual friend is our trainer, and what is so dope is I now have basically built my life around the routine of the gym, and now I'm building my life around the nutrition part of the gym too. And so that also comes back into the balance of having somebody who can explain it to you.
Right.
You don't have to do it alone. That's a big part of balance, not doing the shit alone.
That is a huge part of it. That is a huge part of it.
Glory
and
to
when
God.
you feel unbalanced, you voice your concern on how you're feeling unbalanced, and then somebody can say, hey, try this. This may work. This is what I do. Or,
I saw this quote from this guy. His wife had Alzheimer's. God, I wish I could remember, because it was in Essence magazine and they were pretty well known. I had never heard of them, but he made the statement that he realized, you know, while doing it alone might make you a superhero, but doing it alone also makes you tired. Is my
That's a
phone
fact.
working? Is my phone okay? That is part of the stress that I endured today, that my phone was not working, but that is background information.
Sound like you back in on. Sound like you back with it, baby. Very good now.
God, it's good. Listen, when you finally just kind of let go of shit, because I had to,
and don't worry about it. It happens.
And I was like, fuck it. Life has been better since I was like, fuck it. It be like that.
It be like this sometimes.
Is everything still in shambles? Absolutely, but I don't care.
There you go. Okay, then God say, let's fix it. You've let me do my job. You have got your mind off of it. Let me do me.
Listen, I'm so glad there is a God.
There is. Amen.
Amen. Praise God, praise God, praise God. Okay.
But yeah, so balance is a necessity. It's required. Yes. It is, because if you
especially for your mental health. We keep having all these conversations about mental health, and it's so many of us that a vacation, a nap, a damn deep breath could fix so much shit.
It can. It really can. It really can.
And it's that simple. And you're like, but no, my life is in shambles. That is not going to fix any of the things that are happening right now. Well, he'll try it first and then tell me no.
Right. There it is. Like, seriously. So
yeah,
we got to do what we got to do to make this thing work with balance, not with doing everything on the list, Ariel, with balance. I'm just playing though.
I mean, we're working on it. We're a work in consistent progress.
That's right. I'll give you that. And you're doing a great, bitch. You're doing a good job,
bitch. You're doing a good job.
So yeah, that's right.
And then, that's also a really good part, because our friend group has a really great dynamic. We're like split right down the middle. You got the ones in their 30s, the ones in the 40s, the ones who have already done the dumb shit that we are currently doing. So even when Kim be right and I be mad that she be right.
I be right most of the time, but she never wants to admit it. Her or the other 30-something one.
Why would we do that? That sounds ridiculous.
I know, but I know I'd be right. So I just be waiting on y'all to say, okay, you're right.
Just like sprinkle it in a conversation.
Let me tell you something. When them heifers get quiet, you hit it right on the head. When they get quiet, it don't sound like, okay, did it. Got it.
But I love that we can get mad at each other about shit and it's still love. It's
right, of course. You're supposed to.
Yes. I'm not a
yes man. They know I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to agree with you just because I love you and you're my friend. I'm not doing it. Not going to happen.
And you know what? I need more. I don't need more because I got it. But I'm glad that I do have the people that will tell me no, because that's stupid.
Right. I appreciate that. And then I'm thankful I have those younger than me that can kind of make me see things from different ways that I may have not experienced or known about. So I mean, we all give and take.
Balance each other out. We
balance each other out. That's right. The magic word, balance.
Ooh, it just keeps coming up in the podcast.
That's right. So balance is self-care. It's definitely self-care.
Girl, I feel like that's the next podcast, because we got to break down this self-care thing, because I feel like it has turned into bubble baths and back rubs, and this ain't that.
It's so much more than that. Like that ain't even it. That ain't it. So yeah, we definitely have to touch on self-care.
As Dr. Dre would say, next episode.
Until the next episode.
All right. Thank you so much for watching or listening to Whom This May Concern, the podcast. You can find us wherever you stream your podcast, or you can watch us on YouTube.
Yes. Go ahead and watch us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We're trying to make this money, man. We can pretend like we just want you to subscribe to be our friend, but we're trying to make this money, man.
Let's just be real. It don't get no realer than this. So we just telling you to whom this may concern the podcast. We're trying to make some shmoney.
And we out.
And we out.